You know that you control me. Guilty self-affliction. Prey on me when I'm lonely. But now I'm your willing victim. My friends already told me, but I don't wanna listen. 'Cause I love the way you hold me. And I don't need a reason. 'Cause I don't wanna be.
Chad, baby, welcome back to Wall Street Sessions. I hope you guys are locked in. I hope you guys are ready. Jay, this is my war cry song, bro. This is what I chant as I'm walking out here to come smack these TPs. It's a good one. See? And there's your TP. Now I'm on the beach, sipping on martinis martinis, having a good time. As you guys see, I got my big man with me, Big
Sup,
Ed here in the building. Ed, how you doing today, brother?
Good. Can't complain.
Hey, there we go. Guys, it's New York session. You know, as always, it is volatile. It's quick. It's fast. It's furious. If you don't have protection on, you might get hurt today.
Oh, safe trades are good trades.
There you go, guys. Always make sure you use protection. Have those stop losses very, very close by. But it's going to be a good one, guys. We're ready to go. This week is going nice and fast, which I'm loving because I'm so much closer to holiday right now.
Oh yeah, you're leaving when are you leaving? Friday?
Yeah, Friday.
Hey.
Go Power Rangers. It's going to be a good one.
Oh, Lyndon, I have a good feeling.
But there we go, guys. So we are going to get ready to go. Yeah, it is going to be good. It's going to be fast. Well, without further ado, we are a little bit late, but again, NN is looking for sells. I am personally also looking for sells. Rook tells me as well. The crack is looking for sells. So are we all in together? Yeah, we're going to see what happens, but they are looking good.
Is a sell?
So we're going to see it, Chad. If we don't, we're going to see what happens. Say I have my idea on what the cracker will look. I have my points of where I want to take it. A few other things I've taken into consideration when I take it now. But we know the overall bias is that it is a sell. So NN and the cracker are together, so you know it's a good thing. So again, let's just get into it. We're gonna run it, but before we do any of that good stuff, guys, we're gonna open up with a prayer as always. So if you're new here, you can follow along. We do very, very simply for you guys our Father's prayer. So if you don't know how to pray, this is a simple one that you can do. And again, if you do know it, you can follow along with us. So here we go. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who have trespassed against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory, forever and ever. Amen.
Amen, Jay.
So guys, if you guys are in agreement, drop an amen. We know if there's more than two, he is here and present with us. It is going to be a good one. There we go. I see 2 amens, so we are good to go.
Locked and loaded.
There we go, baby. So let's get into it straight away. And as always, we are going to be starting that off. I do not know why the screen keeps on moving. We're starting us off with the fundamental chats. And again, guys, remember we spoke about this. Basically, everything this week, Wednesday, Thursday. Big CPI tomorrow. You got PPI the next day. You got unemployment claims. You got the pounds, GDP. You got quite a few things, but luckily for us, that is not happening today. So very, very chilled. As you see, there come out those red folders tomorrow. There's a lot of them on Thursday, and then Friday you just have pounds, GDP. So again, last day with a little bit of clear sailing, but again, that means we're not going to get any manipulation in our moves yet today. Starting us off with DXY. Starting us off with DXY, guys. I am bullish. We spoke about this again last week, saying that this monthly pivot needed to hold. Then on yesterday's stream, I said to you guys, very, very simple. If you remember, I was neutral. If you guys don't believe, you can go back and look. I said to you guys, I'm going to change my bias on one thing. Candle closure. If we closed above this key level, I was going bullish. If we closed underneath the monthly pivots, I was going bearish. We retested, held the yearly R1, got back above, had our closure, and held above that level. So we have now changed bullish, and we are now seeing that dollar start to rip and make a comeback. So going to be a very, very interesting one here. We can see it going already Asia highs, previous daily highs. We are now holding that psychological 106. So that is a major level, and we want to see the dollar hold above that. The daily R2 was our target for the day, but next up will be that weekly R1. So we're going to see maybe the dollar just starts to really put some pedal to the metal here and opens up the taps. But we're going to see in this session. Going over to NASDAQ, I said to you guys, I am starting to flip more bearish. Is a pair I don't want to really touch right now because I think it really is overextended. But there's certain things that have happened on this pair, which to me is a red flag. We are starting to go bearish. That possible reversal, catching up to what USD is doing, is happening. We obviously had the big bearish move today, and hence why I haven't changed bias. We at the monthly R1, so even though we broke underneath, this is the candle that needs to retest. It did fail, and now this candle needs to turn around and go bearish. Weekly pivot is underneath us, so do we go for that test? So this needs to be a little bit of liquidity and catching all those buys trying to jump in there. But again, NASDAQ, not a pair I want to touch. I'm more locked and loaded and focused here, USD. Now, if you guys were here this morning for London session, if you guys weren't sleeping, smiling your own farts, staying awake, you would have seen, if you go back to that session, I said to you guys, the EQ very far away, but we are holding a major key area. What's that? The weekly S1. So what did I say to you guys today? Very, very simply, the weekly S1 must act as your EQ today, because if we got above this weekly S1 and failed, that means we would have failed breaking below, and if we got above it, we were going to hold the support and go back to the top side. And if we got to that EQ, more chance we were going bullish. Very simply, we got there, and then again I said to you guys, if you didn't want to just take that reversal, the closure over there, your best bet was if we held underneath Asia lows, Asia highs. There was the break, there was the hold underneath. You could have even entered there, and your target was the daily S1, and we can see there. So again, don't say I didn't warn you guys. I just told you, it's very clear. My rule is I don't trade indices in London session. That's specifically why I did not take that trade. But I hope if you guys are there, you're paying attention. Then I'm still bearish. Apparently the cracker is looking for sells. I will confirm that very, very shortly, but I do like the bearish move. We obviously yesterday wanted the gap fill, we got that, and now we want to see this momentum. When we look here, you basically have these little candle highs, and this is the thing for me, guys. Other than this, now you basically have one-way traffic to the downside. So are we going to see We look over here, that big move happened. So if we look here, so let me go back to a higher time frame on the daily. Every time it's been quite open traffic. So if US30 goes for that sell and we are right, the next thing for me is that psychological level 44,000. So that could be a very, very nice move here for us today, guys. Maybe it could be a little bit slower, but that will be the idea behind today's move. We're going to see what we can get there. And then gold, we spoke about it being bullish. Monday, I said to you guys, it is going bullish. Be very careful, be very awake for it. There was a lot of geopolitical things that happened. And again, I said to you, I will take a neutral outlook after that because, again, those things can keep on turning and keep on grinding gold. Otherwise, if it didn't come back down, and that is exactly what it did. It started to run. Same thing I said to you guys this morning. We were trading over here. We called stream, I think, just after 11. I was not trading then. I had a bit of work I had to go get to. I said to you two things. Again, this is going to show you if someone's in this trade, please tell me, because that shows me you guys use these little ears on the side. Otherwise, I don't know what you do on the stream if you aren't listening, because it is just educational purposes. So I don't know how you learn if you don't listen. But two areas you're going to trade gold today. Sells underneath previous weekly highs and Asia lows. Buys above Asia highs if it holds. Now, where do we see this? We broke Asia highs. We had the high, and there would have been your entry criteria. And since then, gold has been going beautifully. So Brian caught that by there. He's awesome, Brian. I'm so glad to hear. I could trust Brian to be there. That is the older, mature guy that will listen. I mean, tune 23K. Awesome, bye, my brother. Awesome. Glad to see the guys are paying attention. And gold absolutely ripping. Personally, I wouldn't get into it now. I feel that it's just very, very extended. It could always do something now where it could pull back and then still continue. So for me, I always say, if you miss the bus, I'm not the guy that's going to run behind chasing it. I will wait for the next one. So for me, that is off the table. So all my opportunities today are on US30. Over to Ed before the market.
All right. Long-term bias, I am exactly on Keegan's page right there. Short-term, today I'm going to be looking for sells off the Power Ranger strat. What I'm hoping it happens during the open is we come up to test the previous all-time highs and EQ, and then sell off from there. And if we do sell off, I think my target will be the weekly pivot down there. So I'm hoping we retest, close, give confirmation for the Power Ranger, and go in. I might take the grubber kick on one of my degen accounts and then save my main account for the Power Ranger that I'm using that for. We'll see how that goes. For US 30, I am also bearish, but it is a little bit extended for me. So what I'm hoping here that we're all going to get, daily S1 hasn't been tapped yet, and I think that is going to be a target. So I'm hoping for a young little reversal for the first few minutes of the open back into the Asia range, maybe tap the weekly S1 one more time, and then break below. So that is what I'm hoping happens. So going to wait for levels to be tapped first, not going to chase the bus. If the bus does not come to my bus stop, I am not getting a ride today. So that's all I'm going to be looking at. Similarly, on gold, this is very extended for me. Have not touched the 200 EMA in a couple days, or since yesterday rather. I wanted to take this trade, but we were ranging quite a bit. So I'm glad we're finally out of that little consolidation on gold. So when we retest the 200 EMA at some point, there'll be a little turtle wave catching a ride there. So that's all I'm focusing on right now. Naz is going to be my baby for this session, and just patiently waiting for what the open does in the next 47 seconds.
All right, guys. So we are going to lock in. Tracker is ready to go. Going to be very, very quick, yeah. So we're going to see what happens. And then, yeah, I'll just see the Chad going off there. I'll give some insights. Bev was not the mole. He wasn't. I hope he gets better soon. But Bev was not the mole. I think he, for whatever reason, never decided to renew. So I don't know. But Bev wasn't the mole.
Mole? What mole?
There's still some other people in there.
Whoa, did I miss something?
I just read the chat. They're trying to talk about who the mole was in Project G.
Oh, do we talk about Project G having a mole? I was in and out of the stream this morning.
Oh, no, not this morning. Like a while ago, we spoke about it. All right, guys. Markets are open. Round 4. Ding, 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 ding. Fight.
You. Oh, wait, now I remember.
Happy Ghost. Stick around, my brother, and you're going to see us trade right now.
Now I remember. We spoke about this a few weeks back, eh?
Yeah, boy.
Okay. Wait, are we talking about the mole who gave it to other people or the mole who was using it to advantage themselves?
Both.
Oh, okay.
No one said Bev was the mole, Keys. Wait, then who you talking about was the mole? I see you guys talking about Bev, and then you guys went on about shit's identical, and then you're like, probably the mole Chris and Keys were talking about. Who you guys talking about then? Alright, I'm not in yet, Chad. No entry for me yet. Could be a beauty yet today, but I'm not in anything yet. Oh, poor Bev. No, well, that's the thing. I never said he was. I was defending him. I said it wasn't him. I'm just reading the chat, yeah, and I just saw you guys talk about a porcupine at the join Project G. Shit's way too identical. That's probably the mole Keys and Chris were talking about. Might be, brother, won't be surprised.
Oh, wait, what's Slushy saying?
So that's what I'm saying. Who are you guys?
You're in a Telegram group with the mole?
Keys, now I said BG broke his ankle to the... Oh, okay. Oh, you're just talking about that he broke his some guy's group on Telegram. Slushy Case was talking... Oh, okay. I'm with you guys. How about the open cell go in? Hey, I know. It needs to redeem itself, bro. It's been... NN's been taking a beating the last week, bro. Almost lost ranges. Yeah, quick. Nah, guys, I'm not... still not in yet, Chad. Wasn't letting it know... Say it was any of those guys. I was trying to do more diffusers before the guys were going to start blaming people who it's not.
We're about to get, what's the thing, chat on chat violence.
Yeah. I'm like trying to catch a trade here. That's what I'm focused on, bro.
Let's go.
What are we seeing everything else do? Nas trying to go bullish again. Going to be interesting, yeah.
Just tap the EQ for me. Just a young little kissy. Young little kissy.
Oof, there it goes.
Yo, US30 ain't playing games today.
US30 going for it. Guys, that little bit of a pullback. I know, but I can't take it there, Chad. I promise you I want you guys, but I can't take that. That little pullback it did at the end there, I couldn't take that. Oh, did we just miss it now, guys? Keys, I said I have a group I joined yesterday. I joined last year. It was a signal group. I'm still in it, so I said that guy is inside of Project G. Every time you sell USD, they sell USD at the same time. Oh, okay.
Suspicious.
Now I'm with you, boys. Now I'm with you guys.
Suspicious.
Slushy, name and shame them, bro.
Why are you protecting? Why are you protecting betrayers? They have defiled the sanctity of the Chad.
Oh, okay, guys. For me, as I said, I might have missed it. This to sell underneath a weekly S2 might just be a bit crazy.
Yo, US30 is not playing games
guys,
today.
I'm sorry, that might have been me. I didn't want to be risky at the top there. As I said, this might be me then if we miss this trade.
How many pips is that so far?
From where I would have taken it was there. So for me, it's basically TP.
Oh, Chad, that's painful.
It is basically TP.
That's painful. That would have been a quick ass TP too.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Welcome to trading, folks. It breaks your heart, and you come back tomorrow for the same thing.
Pretty much.
Tell me. What's your opinion? Just based on a comment I just read. Is there a difference? And Chad, you can chime in on this. Is there a difference on having your trading view here lined up? And I'm like, Chad, I'm entering right now, 40 pip stop, 80 pip target, whatever it is, go. And then we see if the trade plays out, and it's like, cool. Does it matter if the person calling the trade live took it on their account or not? Or how big their account is, if they took it live, if they're demo trading, if they told you I'm entering right here is my stop loss, here is my TP. Does it matter if they are demo trading themselves?
To a point.
Okay.
To a point.
Elaborate.
Because it's very easy to do something. Again, he might follow a strategy. But like, for example, where it's going to come to how hard he's going to hold the TP, how long he's going to hold to TP, things like that, because now that technically there's no emotion.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I'd say then it changes a bit. But other than that, no, I wouldn't say it's different.
Because
it just comes to how long the guy's holding. Like if he's going to try hold to flex his massive TPs, and then yes. Any other time, I'd say no.
So if you were watching a stream and you knew for a fact that this guy demo trades, but the demo trades he does are decent trades, would you knock him down a peg because it's demo? Because at the end of the day, how much money he makes does not benefit or take away from you watching and learning from the stream.
No, but what I'm just saying is the idea that if the person, again, like I say there, if he is, for example, like holding these massive trades,
yeah,
then like a real account does differ. Because my thing is, at what point, if that was real money, you would have been like, let's say I'm up 100K, you would be like, bro, flip, I could really use 100K right now. I would have closed.
I'm going to jump out of this.
Yeah, but now he closes because, hey, I mean, I'm going to let's see this thing run all the way. It's irrelevant.
Even if this goes to 100K and hits me at break even, I don't care.
Yeah, I never had the 100K. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so to a point, I would, like when I talk in profitability and how much profitability, because again, I could lose how many trades, but have that one trade, and then that one trade I made R1 million on. So technically now it shows I'm profitable. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to a point, I would say, but I get what you're saying. If the guy is still calling the trade, he's showing you the trade, he's doing all this, he is still following through to a point. Like that was, I get what you're talking about.
Reason I bring it up is because every now and again we get guys who are like, oh, show me your MT5. And I'm like, I get why you're asking that question, but does it really matter for you as a consumer watching the stream right now?
Yeah. No. I get where you're coming from.
Because, like, listen, if you're a cuck trader and you're taking nothing but stop losses, you're taking nothing but stop losses, and you're doing it live in front of everybody. But if you're taking winners, you're also taking those winners live in front of everybody.
No, 100%, bro.
100%. Juice, there's a millionaire in the demo account. Fuck, that's funny. Actually, I opened up a 100K demo account just so I could like mentally prepare myself for like what the numbers look like. And I tell you now, I was talking to a friend and I was like, you know what? I'm not going to analyze jack. I'm just going to go to a random pair, look at it and be like, 10 lots, buy. See what happens. No analysis, nothing. Was I not the most profitable I've ever been in my life? Watch me try out with the actual funded account, though.
Nah, I think we've all been there, bro.
I was like, this makes no sense. I think I would have, in theory, passed the phase 1. I think 3 trades. No analysis, nothing. I'm like, is this bullish, bearish? I don't know. I just hit a button. I was like, this is madness. Now watch me actually try and can't catch a wind to save my life suddenly.
Yeah, I get what you're saying, bro.
hate joining FX Code to do. Listen. There's a reason why on my streams I don't trade live. I backtest with y'all. I give y'all the latest economic news. I give y'all information. You think I wanna go back to studying and get my RE5 and stuff? Although maybe I should. I don't really
Maybe
want
I
to,
should.
but maybe I should.
Oh, the chat. Guys, I'm sorry. I think I missed my trade, yo. That's
not
on me, guys.
perfectly retest that S2.
Yeah, but I can't take it. The rules for me don't.
Yo.
It's not a rule for me to take that trade. That's my fault, guys. I really apologize for that one. That's on me.
Hey, Jeremy, you know what? You know what I think of every day? What do you call a doctor who got 50% for all his exams? You call him doctor because he still passed. And I'm like, you never asked to see your doctors, like, let me see your results. How good a student were you? Like, how often do you get shit wrong around here? You never ask those questions. You just trust, I hope this dude knows what he's doing and doesn't kill me. But there are oaks out there who just scrape through medical school. Or like an engineer building a bridge. Dude got 50% for structural engineering, whatever it is. And you're like, okay, cool. There's millions of people who drive through this bridge every day and we're trusting your skills. Those are things I think about because it has to be true somewhere. It has to be true.
Focus, Keys. What am I focusing on?
I'm guessing you're missing trades and he's upset that he's not taking them with you.
Hey, bro.
That's another thing. Like when you are actually trading live, it's like, dude, do you think you're more upset about this loss than I am? Like, I took it.
Yeah,
Like,
I also missed it.
Like, right?
I also missed it, bro.
I missed out on just as much money as you, my guy, if not more.
Yo, this thing is.
Yo, US 30 is on a mish.
Yeah.
And now it's going the opposite direction, but I hope it's going for that EQ, a young little kissy. And then we get going. If you had entered that yesterday and just held,
Bro. That is
a monster trade.
Yeah, that is big.
That is a monster trade. Ed, are you selling NAS from the EQ? I'm going to wait for the Power Ranger, I think. Actually, I might sell on my DGen account, maybe. I don't know. Let me think.
DJ for the win.
Every idea I have, I always use the DGen to be like, listen, I don't really trust this, but it might work out. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Then, like, if it doesn't work out, it's like, oh, I lost like a couple $100 or whatever.
Yeah.
Right now, I was telling Keeks, I have a little DGen account where I just bought gold and like a week and a half ago. And every time it retraced further down into drawdown, bought again, and now we've doubled the account. And I'm holding it. The experiment is I'm going to hold it until gold reaches 3,000. I'm hoping the broker does not decide, listen, we're doing maintenance. We have to close all your trades. I'm like, fuck you. I need 3,000 first.
As Keys is not entering nothing right now, I guess that Telegram account is also quiet. That's actually so funny, bro.
Okay, we got the little kiss of the EQ going past it. Okay, now turn around. I more want to sell off the Power Ranger. But I want the EQ out the way. Then I know I don't have to worry about price wanting to test there. Is it just me or is NCS like playing jams lately?
Nah, bro, they be on their own little mission, eh?
Ooh.
Let's see, guys. I'm gonna still wait you guys. I'm gonna see if I can take anything else.
Brian, I'll probably take some positions off at 2,800, but I think we'll hit 3K. I think we'll hit 3K. It's going to take a long while, though. I'm keen to see what happens when DT steps into office and how the market reacts to him being in office, and if market sentiment is shifting more towards US dollar versus gold. So we'll see. But I think the account to run out of money at 2,400 or something of the like. So I'm like, I can afford to hold a large drawdown. So I'm not too worried. And it's enough. It's a small enough amount of money that if I do lose it all, I'm not gonna cry myself to sleep. If it hits 3,000 though, that's some nice chump change.
Oh, let's see what's gonna happen here, guys. What happens now when we get to this weekly support again?
Yeah, Jax, I'm watching carefully.
This is what I want to see, Chad.
We'll see what happens just now.
Secretly, yo. This thing wants to hold you. I'm focusing here, Brian. Don't worry, bro.
Nas on the 1 hour. Yeah, we can still get that continuation. We'll see. I'm not in anything, so what come what may. We're gonna follow the rules of the strat as the rules are written, for they are law.
Let's see here, guys. Let's see. Do we get some badass price action here today?
Right, listen, it has to be better than yesterday. CPI is tomorrow, right?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, we may or may not have a shit day today. I did a little backtesting sesh with the Shad earlier, just before this. And what I'm enjoying about developing my own strat, or like developing my own rule set based on the trends I notice, is the rules have been set for the last like 2 weeks now. And I've just been following them. And then we ran into like a new situation that hasn't happened before. I'm like, oh, we have to come up with rules on the spot now. I'm like, what should the rule for this be? I was like, I actually enjoy the problem solving part of trading.
Yeah.
Like we're trying to identify patterns and trends and then come up with a rule set to fit them.
Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Like, that's fun. Like the nerd side of trading.
Let's see what's gonna happen here, Chad. Dun.
I'm not going to comment on Brian being choked. I don't think he's forgiven me from the last time I choked him.
He's sitting there like, Ed, you are the cause of all of this right now.
Do you get a notification when you get choked? Or do you just think you're still chatting, but like
know.
no one's seeing your messages?
actually not too sure on that, bro.
That'd be hilarious if, like, I can imagine P1 or one of those oaks is like, "Hey, I'm back again. Why does no one ever respond to me here? What's going on?"
Bro, some of these guys.
Or like, what was that kid's name? He had like multiple accounts, and we choked like 2 of them and then forgave him the third. What was his name?
I couldn't even think what his name is, bro.
It was something the third, man. Like
I remember that, yo, when he still came back with that.
He gave me a good laugh when he came back, eh? Yo, that was funny.
I remember that, bro. And then funny enough, he was at the Cape Town meetup.
Was he?
Yeah, he was at the Cape Town meetup. He is a youngster.
But like once it was revealed he was a youngster, I'm like, oh, actually everything makes sense now. That is okay. Never mind. Brian wants to test it out like he's being choked. Actually, Brian, yeah, you tested it out. Did you get a notification? Oh, you get a red message on your side saying you can't type. Fuck, that's funny.
That actually really is funny, bro.
That is funny. Hey, Chad, looks like we're rejecting that EQ on Naz. Yay. Okay. Now I'm confident in these cells. Confidente. Now we just need to wait until we get tapped in. And also, if we do get the cell, it will happen below... What's this thing? Some major R level, the monthly R1. That's also a little bit of a roadblock that was held as support earlier, just before session open. So if we can break and close beneath that, we go in for Red Ranger.
Oh, is the Red Ranger coming into play?
We're hoping for the Red Ranger. Tommy Oliver for the win.
Keeg, split screen please. No problem, let's go split screen. Bro, show it your screen, man. Kuth, brother, it's over there. Chill out.
That look good. Zoom out a little bit.
We are locked in. I just want to see what happens, bro. USD, I just want to break, bro. I just want clear price action like we used to.
January is coming, my friend.
Yo.
Trump will fix the markets for us. When is the inauguration? 20th Jan or?
I don't know. Something in my head saying the 14th, but I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know.
No. How do you spell inauguration? I-N. Inauguration. There we are.
Keys, when you guys have another Cape Town meetup.
Yes, 20th.
The first one we have next to Jan, I think end of Jan, early Feb, is PE.
Hey.
And then after PE, we got Cape Town. I don't know, brother. We'll do that. We choose obviously different venues, so I can't tell you exactly where right now. I might be here for Cape Town one, then before I go again. Yeah, it will be Feb sometime. I think it'll be maybe the end of Feb. Obviously, because early Feb's my birthday, then it's Valentine's. So probably the end of Feb after that. So like that first weekend just after Valentine's. see, your gold's still just running, bro.
Yo. That is bullish for days.
Hey, Ash Puppy, what's up? I'm also early Feb Keys. Hey, awesome, man. Anyone know the brand new hero? What?
Brand new hero?
What's up, Gold Digger? I don't know what you mean with the new hero.
She take my money when I'm in need.
8th of the 6th. Damn, bro. 2 days after me. I'm the 6th.
Hey.
Banned from Cape Town, often on the radio. Oh, the new band.
Band new hero. I saw brand.
I also saw Brand.
No, never heard of her.
Never heard of them, brother. Never heard of them.
Okay, chat, we're just waiting for the bottom of this box to be broken, retested, go back into Asia highs, and then we will be in action. If any of you took the grubber kick today, right off the EQ, that would have been, like, how much drawdown was that? Not even 30 pips drawdown. So if you had a 30 pip stop on there, you'd be smiling right now. What would that be? If you had a 30 pip stop. You do typically use a 30 pip stop, eh, Keeks?
On what?
On the grubber.
Oh, yeah.
NAS US 30.
Yeah.
You would be up currently 1.5 R. Although this monthly level is gonna be a like a little roadblock, so let's see what happens there.
So when James we go again tomorrow, have a look one. Just brother, I'm smiling big. Damn, awesome. You're the 5th, bro.
All you February babies.
Sheesh.
That's one more month and y'all would have been cool.
I'm smiling big. Dion, I'm guessing you hit TP if you're smiling big.
Oh, I think. Did you take the EQ? The grubber kick.
You guys should get their traction stream. Yeah, obviously read that when you're together. I remember that, bro. We did. I remember that now, actually. Yes. Yeah, he took the grubber kick.
Yeah, sick, man. Sick. I need to get another account for just a grubber kick. I don't like mixing strategies on account, particularly when I'm gathering data.
Alright. Guys, I'm thinking of entering along here. I just want to see this thing make a little bit more of a bottom wick. Just purely because of this being this little area now.
Is that US 30?
Yeah.
Oh, they reverse all the way. Shucks.
I just want to see a little bit more of a bottom wick first.
Are you expecting it to switch bullish?
There's the potential for it, bro.
Okay.
That's why I just want to see what it's going to do here now.
Okay. I feels you.
Because this is what I wanted to see. Literally this over here. How it's going to react over here.
Jason, I got more sleep than I did the previous night, but I could still do it some more, eh? I think I got like it was just before midnight when the last time I looked at the time, and I was up at like 5 something, so about five-ish hours.
Okay, Chad, I've entered longs now on US 30. You guys know the 60 pip stop. For me, that's quite nice because underneath that daily S1, weekly S1 again. We've got higher time frames. I just want to look at this again quickly. Yeah, I mean, this could be a nice move back to weekly S1 even. So we'll see how this works. But weekly S1, even at daily pivot. So where's a 1 to 2? I mean, the weekly S1 comes a nice 1 to 2. So we'll see from there. Then we'll just monitor it, guys. We'll just monitor it.
minute, 15 minute, 200 EMA. What's happening with that? Is that what we're bouncing off? That's what we're bouncing off. Yo, heavily bouncing off it too. It's not a 15-minute rejection, right? Come on, come on. And that little monthly R1. Come on. Come on. Come back down, fat one. Come back down.
Let's see you guys. I was just thinking run a bit for us. Just remember I retest of the pivot in yesterday and it's a go-go for me too, yeah. I'm gonna put that in the screen there for you guys.
Looks like I am not going to be comfortable with the buys, I'm not going to lie.
Oh, indices. Nah, I don't like them. It's more for me a short-term option. But
Because yeah, you're only going for like 60 pips. Like
yeah,
I'd be going for like 120. And I don't see 120 to the upside.
No. For me, as I say, this is a more short-term thing.
Yeah. I do not see a move that large incoming.
The big thing for me is purely just having on the 4 hour that test of a weekly S2 and kind of closing above this little support zone. So we can potentially hold that to have that move back to the top side, retest our initial breakaway of Asia lows. And when we do think of it, our open range.
Yes,
so
you are
open
correct.
range, the highs are right there.
You are correct.
So that's something you can get at that point. I mean, you go break even. You've got nothing to lose.
Yeah.
Then you can either let it run, for example, the weekly S1 again. But that's why, yeah. So once we get close to that open range high, I'll basically go break even. But yeah, it's
yeah, that makes perfect sense.
it's purely just based off on the candle closure we've been having, yeah.
That it makes perfect sense. Which is why trading is crap difficult, because you could argue for either direction and it would make sense.
Yeah.
Hanu getting old.
Humans will always see patterns even when they don't exist.
Ain't that the truth?
Nas hits Monday highs today.
Monday
One thing
highs.
about old people is they tell everyone how they feel, so you will hear about it.
That was the first sign. That was, oh, over there. Okay. That was the first sign I knew I was getting old, was when it's like every now and again I'd be like, oh, my knee's sore. Oh, my back's sore. And I'm like, when I was younger, it's not like I was never in pain, but I would keep it to myself, man. Like, I would shut up about it. But as you get older, it's like, oh, I just feel like I need to tell somebody. It'll make me feel better.
Yeah. The whole thing for this trade right now is literally just at 200.
Just like a vegan. Okay, Chad. Oh, that was very off center there. Okay, I'm not a fan of the buys, but if we get the confirmation, we get the confirmation. So we've broken above the range. This candle has retested the range. If we close bullish on this 5-minute candle, then that's confirmation to 5 pips above the top of that candle. Enter the buy stop and see what happens.
Hey, man, it's just like you can buy stops now.
Yeah, that's how I do a strat. I'm really cautious, so I need like the high to be broken, and then I'm like, okay, cool, I'm in. Rather than the aggressive on the candle close.
Nah, I'm with you.
Keenan, I used to think like, no man, when I'm older and like I'm a more mature adult, I'll be like, I'll have a different vibe about me and I'll be super serious. And then you get older, it's like, I still feel like the 18-year-old version of me. Oh, until I hang out with actual 18-year-olds, and then I'm like, no, some growth has happened.
Yeah.
I'm not quite that bad. But you don't feel yourself getting older.
No.
Like that shit sneaks up on you.
Dude, I got 3 kids and I'm the most immature in the house.
By far. How old is the youngest? How bad does this get?
There we go, guys. This thing's starting to move here for us.
Sure, guy. You're far less mature than the 9-year-old. You got issues, my guy.
Let's see, guys. Once we hit like this is a nice point for us to go break even. We get close to that high.
Yeah, because also if it's going to reverse, it'll probably do it from there too, eh?
Yeah. Dude, they always tell me to grow up.
I don't know what I would do if I heard a 9-year-old tell me grow up. Nah, Jexy, be brave, sir. Be brave.
Dagger keys for G and the day count rule. Hey, my brother. I'm guessing it's paying dividends over there.
It's funny to fun. Okay, how extended?
So, Chad, 2 things with this trade.
Nah, that's good.
I'm killing the trade there.
Killing it there.
Yeah.
What?
So we have killed the trade. And I'm going to tell you guys now why we did that. If you guys look at that, Chad, obviously I am bearish on the day. What just happened there? Why would I have killed that trade? And that's just me. Again, I don't like the price action, but why would I have killed that trade?
Is that little purple line the 200?
That is the 200.
Ah, okay, that's why.
We broke above. We had to hold that. We fought to get above it, and now we got back underneath it.
Yeah.
Again, my first initial thing is I am bearish. So if we got above, we finally got to that 200. We failed at the retest. Most likely we are going down. And if you look there, we already would have been in drawdown now.
What time that's on?
1 minute.
1 minute.
So I'm out. I will let it do what it
Where's
wants
the
to
1
do.
minute in this bad boy?
You guys, what we'll do, is I'll put this there.
Nah, that's why we. Nah, I'm cool. I'm good.
Obviously, basically stops close to the weekly S2. So we'll see you guys. Was I jumping again, or did I save myself here?
Hey, man.
Looks like it. I mean, I'm nearly halfway through drawdown right now. If I didn't.
A break even is not a bad result.
Hey, bro, that's 10 pips right there.
Hey, 10 is 10.
Check there, bro. Yeah, that's 11 pips. What are you talking
10
about?
is 10.
11's 11.
Winning at life. Okay, Chad, looks like we're about to set our little buy stoppy there. I just want to set my...
There we go, guys. Sorry, that's basically, I mean, 10 more pips and that's stop loss. So I'd say, guys, W management right there. And that's take and observe these things. Do not set and forget your trades. Look at them. Watch these things happen.
Okay, so I want 5 pips above this. Right there. I got a feeling it's going to invalidate this setup. I hope it doesn't, but I have a feeling it will. Alright, Chad. That is what I'm currently looking for. Okay, let's zoom this out so you guys can see what's up. And I'm gonna
full screen. Since
I'm gonna take away some of these levels just so things look a little cleaner. Okay. So just to go through the entry confirmation again. So broke and closed above the open range, retested and rejected the open range, and now we took it 5 pips above the top of the candle that rejected. Why 5 pips above? Just to avoid any like little liquidity grabs that we might get caught into. Because typically on average, if it goes beyond the 5 pips, it's going to give us somewhat of a run. Whether that run is enough for us to break even or not, or whatever, depends. But on the ones that are immediately wrong, they tend not to go more than 5 pips in our direction before going immediately into stop loss. So that's just again, be a little bit more on the tentative side, which I am. Now, what will invalidate this trade for me is if we get a closure back in the range, so back in this box, that will invalidate this current setup, and I'd have to wait for another break and retest. Go Green Ranger.
Let's see what happens. Yeah. Bro. And I'm just saying, guys, this is the exact reason why, like, I'm going on holiday on Friday. Because if this is the price action for the rest of the week.
Yeah, December's gonna be rough, guys. December is gonna be rough.
Like, this is just.
Although, in the price action's defense, had you but you didn't enter because the price action was a little bit whack. Because the cracker would have gone a thing, but it wasn't quite right.
Yeah. No, it's tough out here, bro. It's tough out here.
I really hope I get triggered into this trade, and then I can just chill, set an alert, and just go about the rest of my day.
Keys is just for today. Nah, my brother, this is the same price action we
Yeah,
had yesterday.
It's a little better than yesterday, but it's not great. It's not great. Because after that tap of the EQ here and switcheroo, that's very unexpected. Where are we on yesterday's? Yeah, we're in yesterday's open range. So the whole thing just got reversed. I do hope that we don't like test yesterday's high. What was yesterday's high? Previous daily highs. Oh, that is all-time highs. I don't think we're doing that. Oh, no, but we would need to for this thing to hit. See, that's why I didn't like the buys. We would need to hit all-time highs for me to hit TP on this. Chad, I would not advise taking this trade. I'm going to, because data collection is data collection. But if we'd have to hit all-time highs for this trade to work out, you're asking for a lot there, eh? Before CPI, no? What?
Oh, CBS, my bro.
It's CPI, yeah. Before CPI, you're asking for a lot there. That is if you're waiting for the full 3R. If you go for the 1.5, which is our break-even point, then you're just under all-time highs, which is a little bit more realistic. But I'm data collecting here, Chad. This is not financial advice. This is my own little trade. You do with this what you will. But you will probably lose money if you copy me. Oh, and CS hitting bangers. Rook's ain't that the truth. Buy and sell, get clapped on both. Okay, Chad, we're about to be tapped in. Not in yet.
One of the most profitable times when I started was when I had a trade copier do opposite trades to what I executed. Man's hedging himself.
You know what? That's not a terrible idea, actually. That is not a terrible idea.
Like if you honestly, like we always talk about, like if you know you're not profitable, just do the opposite of what you do. But this, I think, if you have that mental battle. But if you get a trade copy that you just forget about it.
Exactly. Like it just genuinely, it genuinely does the opposite of what you're doing.
Yeah.
So you're still doing both.
Yeah.
Because if you do that whole, like, I'll only have the one account, but I'll do the opposite of my analysis, that never works. That never works. TP1, TP2, TP3. I'm not the take partials kind of guy, eh?
Sure, bro. This price action.
But you know what I might... Rooks, just remind me, when we're done with the data collection this week, we'll probably finish it on Friday. When we're done, remind me to review it and see what the RR would have been if we took 25% off at our break-even point, 1.5R, and then let the rest run to the 3R or 2.5, whichever we end up picking, and then compare that. Because then that might maybe solve the break-even problem we're having on the 3R currently. Remind me to check. That might be good to work out. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Still not quite in, Chad.
I was gonna say, you're not activated there.
Not yet. It is devilishly close. Like a little, like it's teasing me. What did I just touch? I didn't touch nothing. Ah.
Yo, usually you don't look like I want to try reverse.
By reverse, you mean back to the downside?
Like either way, bro. Right now, it's fighting. It's either gonna break to the downside or it's gonna hold and turn bullish.
See, APA, man, you don't know what this thing wants to do. Wait, what?
Playing ping pong on Bitcoin here that just break out and use our moves past the deep of it.
Can I did need to reset the password? I want to be sync on there. If you send the police, won't help me even if.
Hey, Juice, are you talking about your partner? Is that the one who locked your account? Playing ping pong on BTC. I'm waiting for a retracement on BTC. It's way too extended for me. And on Ripple. I'm waiting for something to happen. I'll wait. It'll happen. It might only be in March or June or whenever, but it'll happen. Crypto will take a knock and I'll be like, right, now I'm buying some. That's funny. I'm no longer trading. I will be gambling. If I trade this December, I lost big. Okay. You see that you gotta have a partner who looks out for you. They remember these things and they're like, listen, no.
No.
I hate being told what to do, but some part of me low-key enjoys the fact that they care enough to tell me what to do. Okay, Chad, like I said, if this closes back in the range, then it is invalidating this threat. But if it retests it and rejects, typically we reset our buy stop according to 5 pips off the latest candle to reject. But the two candles are very similar to each other, so we'll keep it where it is if it does end up testing and rejecting the open range again. But if it does do that, then I'm a little bit more confident if we do get tapped in. Although I'm very conscious of time. Isn't Caitlin gonna...
Yeah, we got probably like 8 minutes left. And then she'll be biting my head off.
Okay, we'll give it till 5:30, Chad. Or if this thing invalidates itself.
So it invalidates itself if it closes.
If it closes
back in there.
back in the range, it's I'm out.
Okay.
Because they ain't showing me it doesn't have the legs to keep going. Because the best trades on this bad boy are it taps you in and it just goes.
Yeah.
But if for whatever reason it refuses to go back to the open range, it is telling me, okay, that's not a level it wants to trade in.
So if it taps that level, or even if it goes into the level, but then pulls back and closes above.
Yeah, if it closes above, then we keep it.
So it purely is where it closes.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
all. So you start looking based if it closes outside the range, and then if it never goes back in, never closes back in, then you know, okay, cool, that's the direction I want to go in.
All right. What the percentage gain if it gets to 105k? Not much.
You're talking about Bitcoin now.
I think that depends on what you have in on it.
It depends what you have in on it. Me, the amount of money I can put in, it won't be much. Which is why I'm waiting for like, it should go back to like 70 something. If it goes there, I'm like, okay, I'll start stacking some cash in. Was that saying all-time highs have never not been broken? Okay, in crypto, that's not as true. Yeah, not as true. But Nas, US 30, gold, all-time highs have never not been broken.
Yeah, but that's purely the idea. This guy's having FOMO. That's literally what it is.
Okay, Chad, we're still in this. We'll give it that last 5-minute candle. But I've told you my rules and what I'm gonna do. For as long as it doesn't close back in the range, I'm gonna keep the limit in, or the stop order in. If it closes back in, I'm deleting it and starting from scratch. I will officially abandon this trade if we don't have a confirmation and entry by 7 o'clock, which is 2.5 hours after the open.
That Michael, I closed. Remember, I said to you guys, I closed that trade. I'm not in it.
Still holding your, are you holding the buy or the sell? you weren't in the sell, eh? It was a buy.
The sell I wanted, I never got it.
Yeah, you never got it.
The one I took was the buy.
It's holding the buy.
I closed at 11 pips. Sorry, that thing was fighting at that level.
No, it's not looking good. And like I did say, we are devilishly close to all-time highs. I am mostly bearish on this, so I'm not a big fan of this position. However, rules are rules, and especially in this data collection phase where I'm still like, I want to see all the data and how it's played out. I'm just going to execute. And then if I decide, okay, cool, actually adding a little bit of discretion does make it more profitable, then I'll add that in.
I get you. I'm with you. That five.
But I think this bad boy will invalidate itself though. Might want to retest the EQ one more time, possibly.
Before the stream started, it was like, I think. Keys, what happens when the EQ doesn't get tested like you said today? Then there's no trade.
You leave that bad boy alone.
Remember, not every day is a trading day. So if it doesn't get tapped, there's no entry.
Like remember, guys, like all of these like EQ, open range break, they're all cyclical trends that prove true enough to make you profitable, but it's not a rule. The market doesn't have to do that.
Yeah. Yeah, my G, my average trade 100 pips, it pays enough to leave gold.
100 pips on gold is decent.
Yeah.
100 pips in general is very decent.
All right, brother, but I think we're gonna get ready to wrap it
Yeah,
up.
I don't think this bad boy is gonna survive this. And even if it does or doesn't, you guys know what's up. I'm gonna stick to my word. Like I said, I don't want you guys copying my trades anyway, because you will lose money.
Yeah, guys, unfortunately, full screens. Unfortunately, the sales played in beautifully on US City to start off the session. There was the one point I didn't like what price was doing at that time to take the sell. It was very much on the in-betweens for me, so hence I didn't take it and it just ran without us. So it's part of it. You could even say maybe if it wasn't December, the crappy price action we've been having, maybe I would have taken it. It's just part of it. I'm not going to cry about it. At the end of the day, hey, it's a profitable day. 11 is 11.
Yeah,
So we will take that. But otherwise, Ed, thanks for joining me here today.
Thank you for having me.
Guys, the big man should be back in the building tomorrow. So you'll have the two, Mr. Market Bull and Miles, yeah, for London session for you guys. And then I'll see you guys in New York. So again, remember, not every day has to be a trading day, guys. It is as simple as that. So really, if you don't get something, if you don't like what price is doing, you don't have to be there. You don't have to sit through that. You don't have to trade those conditions. Trade what you want to trade. Always remember that. So we'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. Peace and love, baby.
Cheers, Chad.